ready?
Yep.
Oh my goodness, look who's here, y'all.
Ready?
Look who showed up to our studios here in Daly City. Jena Rose.
Hi.
We've been playing your single, Checkmate, on the radio every single night. Your fans go hard to the point where like our staff is like, yo, like they're texting too much. And that's not a bad thing. That's a good thing.
Yeah.
That's a good thing.
And I can't even apologize for that because
Okay.
I'm just so happy about that.
It's like, deal with it, Reid.
Yeah.
For sure. But thank you for coming out to the Bay and hanging out with me today. You brought cookies, which is always a good thing.
I am happy to do it. I kind of want one too. I might
Word.
like get in there after.
We got to
it
crack
with
that
you.
box open and get it
Right,
popping.
right.
So where are you from originally?
I'm from Dallas originally. That's why I was saying I was a Cowboys fan. So I'm
Cheers.
from Dallas, but I live in Los Angeles.
Had to flex on me because I had my Raiders hat on.
I know.
It's all good. You know y'all lost last
It's
year,
okay.
to us, right?
I know that.
Thanksgiving Day was great for you.
It was great for me. Whoa, the shade, Big Reid.
I gotta hold my own too, you know. But how long have you been? I know we've had these conversations. Like we had one on IG Live. We talked on the phone. We had you on the air. We had you help co-host the Big 9 and 9.
I had so much fun.
We've done so much already, but like I do want to like get into more about who you are and how you got into music. So how did you get started from the jump?
Totally. So piano, I got started because my brother was taking lessons and I was extremely jealous of him.
Okay.
And so I was like, I want to take lessons too. And it was just to do it with what my brother was doing. And so that's how I started piano. And then singing and songwriting because a friend of mine was like, hey, do you want to take a voice lesson with me? And I was like, sure, why not? And I did it. I loved it. I stuck with it. I had my first performance ever. And ever since then, it's been my absolute dream.
Word, and you've been doing music for a little while now, because we talked a little bit ago, and I learned this about you before. You went on tour with my guys Wide Only on their first tour ever. Was that your first tour too?
That was my first tour too.
Y'all were just thrown out there together just to figure it out.
I know. That was so much fun about it. Like, was that it was both our first tours and first experiences, and so we got to share that together. It was really fun.
That's what's up. That's super dope. And like, what's been the hardest part so far about your journey as an artist?
I'd say it was being a young woman. So both of those things, you know, I started really going at it when I was 12. So imagine a 12-year-old going in the studio and going into meetings and not being taken seriously. So I'm a songwriter too, and I would write these songs and people would be like, how are you even writing these songs? Like, these don't make sense for your age. And I would feel so defeated because I took them very seriously and I took myself very seriously, but it wasn't until recently that people started taking me seriously too.
Wow, that's crazy. That's unfortunate. I'm sorry you had to deal with that.
Thank you.
And I feel like I've heard that story from several artists in the past. And I think it's pretty whack that young ladies have to deal with that. Because are they given that? Are young guys getting that same kind of energy?
Yes.
You know what I mean?
Yes. There was one interview one meeting that this man was like, so like, are you allowed to date boys and stuff? And started asking me all these questions about dating boys. And I was like, no, I'm just writing songs. Like, I don't know why he was asking me all these questions, and it made me feel really, really weird. And that was all the time.
Yeah, that's unfortunate. I'm sorry you had to deal with that.
But
you're here now. Your music, from what I've heard so far, is great. Like I said, Checkmate's a bop. It goes hard. Your fans go hard. What are you currently working on right now? Like, I know Checkmate is the focus and everything, but what are you working on right now, as far as much as you can share?
Yes, well, I can share that my next single is called Love Me Digitally.
Okay.
I am extremely excited about it. Like, I can't even tell you. It is a song about love in the digital age that we are in right now in 2022. And, you know, when young kids get in relationships, it's less about a personal connection, more about texting and everything like that. And so it's kind of like a cautionary tale of how it could progress if we're not careful.
Yeah, you have to be safe online.
Totally.
There's a lot of crazy stuff going on. Like,
Totally.
Like, oh my goodness. Like, I'm nervous because I have a daughter that's 10.
You do?
And she's like on TikTok and talking about, I want another page that's not private, because her TikTok has been private the entire time.
Yeah.
Now she wants a regular page because she wants to post these Fortnite videos. And it's like, okay, you know, I'm like, nah, man. Her mom's like, do it. I'm like, come on now. But I'm not
scary.
trying to. No, yeah, it's a very scary situation.
That's scary, but you also want her to be happy and have fun and be a kid, but it's scary as a parent, I'm sure.
How has your experience on social media been? Like, have you had a relatively good experience, or have you had moments where it got a little weird?
I have had a relatively good experience, knock on wood.
Right.
So,
I wish it's a piece of wood, so we got a steel chair.
That's steel.
Yeah, it's kind of hard.
But knock on wood, I've had a relatively good experience, and I've got to make connections with people that I never would have been able to, and I have the most amazing group of supporters around me, as you mentioned, and so
They go hard.
yeah, they do go hard. So creating those connections with them has been irreplaceable for me.
That's what's up. I do want to point out that this is your first in-person radio interview ever.
It is.
I want to point that out because it's always dope to look back at some of the interviews I've done with artists when it's their first in-person interview. I know you've done some Zoom interviews, and we of course talked on IG Live and different things like that. What else do you have planned? Is this your first time in the Bay Area? No, it's not your first time in the Bay because
It's not my
you've been
first
here
time
before.
in the Bay. No, it's not, and I love the Bay, so I'm very excited to be here.
Are you gonna have a chance to get outside and go check out some things?
We
go
have
some
a flight
places?
to catch in a few hours, so
Okay, you have to leave.
Actually, no, but we got a good little luncheon, and now we're here.
Where'd you go? Did you go anywhere special?
We went to a yummy country club.
Okay, I
Place.
respect that. I'm not mad at that.
I know it's a long story.
Oh, it's a lot. Did you have? Was
And
it
we
a
also
weird day?
we took a taxi there and almost died multiple times.
Wow, the taxi.
Yes.
What, the driver was just all over the place?
Yeah, he had his phone for directions, and
Uh-huh.
he almost hit like 10 cars. I'm not
Oh
even kidding.
no.
There was many honking moments. It was intense.
Oh wow, that's crazy.
Yeah.
That's what's up.
We're here now.
Yeah, well, I'm happy you made it.
Thank you.
Because I wouldn't have gotten cookies. You know what I mean? I'm joking.
exactly.
I wouldn't have been able to meet you.
You're
I
right
wouldn't
though.
go back to
That's the
cookies.
main purpose of the
Right.
story.
The only reason why you're here is because you were bringing cookies.
Right?
Not because
That's
your
what I
song
thought,
is super
too.
fire.
Thanks. Yeah.
That's what's up. Where do you see yourself in the next couple of years? Like, let's say 2-3 years down the line, where do you want to see Jena Rose, the artist?
I want to see myself inspiring people with my music. And as a songwriter, for me, I grew up relating to other people's songs. So if
Yeah.
I heard a song that described what I was going through perfectly, it was the best feeling in the world. So if I can give that to young listeners and listeners all over, then that's my main goal. So
That's what's up.
if I can inspire and then perform at all of my dream venues, that would be incrable. Win a Grammy. I don't know.
Right? Slip a Grammy in there. Why not? You know what I
Why
mean? That's
not?
important
Why
too.
not?
If you could pick 3 artists that I guess you could say that influence you the most, whether it's through songwriting, through music, through producing, whatever it is, which artists would those be in your group?
Ooh,
I know
that's-
3 is kind of hard to just wind it down to, but
I'm thinking though, I love the 80s.
Okay.
So the 80s really inspire me. So I'd probably go, can it be bands as
of
well?
course,
Okay.
of course.
I'd go Blondie. I'd go Duran Duran and Adele.
Word, okay. All right, you got taste.
Thank you.
I see you. All right, that's what's up. I would have picked like some crazy like hip hop type of thing, but that's me. I'm Bay Area, but it's all good. That's what's
I love
up.
that too.
Right,
I
right.
love all music. That's the thing. Like I listen to everything. Like I'm an audiophile, so I will find everything.
You just all over the place.
That's why I'm like 3. Oh my gosh, I don't know.
Like how am I gonna pick only 3 artists?
Yeah.
Look, I appreciate you pulling up on me today. I appreciate you coming to hang out for a little bit. I know we got some other things we're gonna do before you leave, but a message for your fans that are watching this interview that look forward to meeting you in person, different things like that. What do you want to say to them?
I want to say that I cannot wait to meet you all. I appreciate you. You guys, as we've said, are the best, and I appreciate you forever.
Yeah, and go a little easier on our text line. It's kind of crazy, when people want shout outs, I can't find them.
Don't go easy.
Don't listen to him. Keep going. Nah, I think the support that your fans have for you is super dope, and I
Thank
appreciate you pulling up on me today.
And this is my first in person, so
Woo!
we did it.
She said it, and I didn't have to tell her.
High five.
That makes it official.
Yeah.
All right, that was a bad high five. We gotta do it again. Sorry.
There we
There we go.
go.
That was lit. Jena Rose.
Bye, guys.
Woo!